There are signals all around us. Most of them go unnoticed. Some are born able to sense them, born with the veil still present, a mark set to thin the boundary between worlds. For a white witch, the boundary never fully closes. It becomes something you can see through, something you can feel. Respond not to fear the unknown, but to understand it, to listen when it reaches back beyond the veil with Tracy Jones.
Good evening and welcome to Beyond the Veil with Paranormal White Witch. I am Tracy Jones, your host. Tonight's show, I want you to know, it's brought to you by, I'm getting better with the buttons, Strange Knox magazine, which is like a collector's piece. It's just the most beautiful, thick, slick stock, it's called. It's like a coffee table book rather than a magazine. Absolutely gorgeous. And also by Ghost Buzz magazine, which is an internet magazine, and by Crafty Witch Soiree, who can be found at the Dundalk Flea Market from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. every Saturday and Sunday. And then my book is Witchcraft by Blood and Tradition, A Beginner's Guide, is available on Amazon via Kindle, paperback, or hardback, whichever you prefer. And I'm proud to say that all of the reviews have been 5 stars so far. Knock on wood. Keep it like that. You can join myself and the Bay Witch Hexens this Saturday, August 22nd at 2 p.m. at, what is this place called? At the Glendale Fire Association in Howdy Hall. I love that name. 1900 Glendale Boulevard, Glendale, Maryland. It'll be, like I said, myself. There'll be another lady there named Celine Lycos. I hope I'm saying your name right, Celine, who does Reiki and reads tarot cards. It's going to be all kinds of absolutely amazing teas and some food. And if you buy my book, you get a free gift that day. And I'll be reading some passages from the book and signing them, of course. And then wanted to let you know, if you have a question about the paranormal and you don't really have anybody to talk to about it, or if you've had an experience that you need to understand better, please contact me. Now, let's see if I can do this correctly. Contact me on my Facebook page. Captions. Okay, there we go. On my Facebook page at Tracy Lynn Jones, and please note that Tracy has an E in it, otherwise you're not going to find me. Or you can reach me at paranormalwhitewitch@gmail.com. Don't worry about the question being embarrassing. Nothing's embarrassing until, if you don't know, you don't know. It's not a big deal. And I've heard quite a few awesome questions recently. Also, join me October 24th and 25th at Fright Reads Book Festival in Howard County Fairgrounds, 2210 Fairgrounds Road, West Friendship, Maryland. I will be selling my book and some goodies, and also there will be a free gift with purchase. Now, before I bring out my awesome guests tonight, I have 3 amazing people. I want to highly recommend a couple of really great podcasts for you to watch. The first one is Coven of Curiosities with my sister witch, Cindy. And then there's Watchers Maiden Live with Donna Copus. And then Cindy's here again, too. You can join them on 9 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Grandpa's Old Haint Tales. The stories they tell are fantastic. And then you have my buddy, Dave, Karen, who is one of the Bay Hexam witches, and her husband Billy for Bigfoot and paranormal encounters. And last but not least, certainly not least, Monsters Unleashed. The reason why I have this restream is because of Mike Webb and Trisha Collins. They are amazing people and patience beyond patience. Also, Mike has 4 books out. I could only find a picture of one. So, you're going to have to trust me on this, but go on Amazon, type this one in, and his other books will be there too. Now, let's bring out our guests. Our guests are from Haunted UHaunted Taxi. And there is Steve Trumble, there is Mike Burke, and we have a new young lady, Miss Misty Colon. So here we go. Here's Steve. Here's Mike. And here's Misty. Are you okay? Are you having a
I think I'm okay tonight because I'm going to be showing you guys something new tonight called Dead Air. So that's why I'm wearing these goggles. So
awesome.
Everybody know that we have something brand new coming your way, and I will now take them off, and I am here.
Yay! So, Missy, it's a pleasure to finally meet you, and Mike and Steve, you two are my favorite people. I love your stories. I love everything that you bring to the show. It's awesome.
Yes, we're proud to be on, aren't we, Mike and Misty? We're Haunted Taxi Ghost Tours USA people. We make fear fun throughout the, especially the Midwest right now. Our ghost tours are probably the best ghost tours, Tracy, going. We hire good guides that do good work, including Misty down there in Branson. We go to a lot of good locations, and I'm very, very proud to have Mike, my business partner, on there, and obviously Misty too from down in that area. She does a great job for us. This is her 2nd year with us, and she hasn't run off with a van yet.
Misty, what got you into? What got you into the paranormal? Did you have an experience, or have you always found it interesting, or what was it?
Well, I have had experiences. I've worked for Big Cedar Lodge. I've had experiences out there with apparitions that has moved from room to room. And I have worked for Hilton downtown, which we do talk about in our tour, the Scenic Railroad. But I have seen paranormal go from room to room.
Okay.
And my grandparents' home.
Now, when you say you've seen paranormal go to room, was it a light? Was it an actual figure?
It was a figure going.
Okay.
Like it was a mist figure going from one room to another room.
Okay. And how are you enjoying working for Mr. Steven and Mr. Mike? This is where you say they're my favorite bosses.
It's been a learning experience. It's helped me a little bit more in doing this because there's been some things that I've always had questions, and I've always asked Steve because I know Mike is usually busy too as well.
Okay. So Steven, please tell those who don't know who you are, and I would imagine there's only maybe 2 or 3 people out there, who you are, what you do, and then after he's done, Mike, I want you to go. So take it, Steven.
All right. So first thing, my name is Steve Trumble. I am one of the founders, or the founder, I guess, of the company. I actually had didn't believe in ghosts, didn't believe in any of this stuff. You'd have brought me on, I would have called you a liar. Don't bring me on here, Tracy. I wouldn't have been on here. But in 2018, I had a near-death experience. I died for 22 seconds and 12 seconds, and it changed my life. During that time period, when I was out, some weird stuff happened, and I began to have stuff come back with me, and in my left ear is where I hear a lot of this stuff. And first I thought I was going mad and insane, but as time went on, I began to understand what I was listening to. So I go to a lot of places, and a lot of crazy stuff happened, and a lot of people know who I am. And I don't go around pushing it like, I have had a lot of people try to, hey, Steve, join this network of psychics and things like that. And I don't want to do that. What I want to do is really, truthfully tell Tracy, is coach football again, but I can't. Because I can't be out there in the stress. I was recently back in the hospital again. So I'm always dealing with something. Yeah, and that's okay. I mean, it's just, like I say to everybody out there, every day above ground is a good day. There is a God, and you will go to heaven. And the most important thing is just to understand that, where you're here now, on the other side is eternity. And it really is an amazing difference, the euphoria that I had. And so if you ever want to speak, when I speak sometimes at shows, I'll be speaking at Strange and Dark Mysterious Market this year at Pine Lawn Manor. It's actually in Summer, Illinois. I'll be speaking there with Brandy Brockman. I was actually in Seneca, South Carolina this year, spoke at that one. I spoke at the McPike Mansion there, and we talked about with Sharon Litke, who's a wonderful person, by the way, and also Howie. What's Howie's? I forget Howie's last name, but Howie's a really great guy. He was Edgar Allan Poe, and we were there. Mike went with me, and it was a wonderful thing, and and it was a good attended event. And then also too, I'm going to be in Lebanon, Tennessee, with my buddy Mark Walsh, and that's with he changed the name from Paracon. Hey, Mark, I don't understand why, but you did. But it's called Tennessee Horror Goth Market. Okay. I don't know what all these people go with the market lately. They all kind of say market. I guess that's maybe the change in this. But I'm going to be speaking there, and that's in April 24th. And the one in Pine Lawn Manor, Brandy wants me to lead some of the investigation at Pine Lawn Manor, which is really a very haunted place. And that's June 11th through 13th. I'm really excited about going there. I know that I think the Foreman brothers and some other people are going to be there at that one. And Mark's going to have, I know he's going to have Michael and Marty Perry. They're super psychics throughout the United States at his, and he'll have some good people too, which he does. And I was just recently on their show here about a little over a week ago. And so, yeah, we're excited. Our company is moving in the right direction. The reason why I wear these crazy goggles right here is because we have a new thing called Dead Air. It's a brand new app you're going to be able to use in the paranormal world, where Mike and me have been working at. It's quite exciting. And so I'll show that tonight. I'm excited to be. By the way, I've known Tracy for years here. And if you don't like and subscribe to her channel, people need to be. I'm going to come get you through here. Okay? I'm going to raise your hair and I'm going to shake you up. You need to like and subscribe to her channel because she works hard. Tracy was on YouTube originally. I knew her, but when she was on YouTube before she went to 12, and then she came back. And let me tell you guys something. Her shows are always excellent. She's professional and really good at what she does. And please like and subscribe to her channel. Or otherwise I'm going to send Mike over there with a holy temple where he can come over there and get you. So go ahead, Mike. You can tell about yourself. Uh-oh. You got no speaker.
Sorry about
There you go.
Yeah, my name's Mike Burke, and I met Steve when I had a little business in Olathe, and he was going to do some marketing for me. And he started coming by now and then, and he had Haunted Taxi, just started it. So we were talking about maybe having a destination in Atchison. So we started looking at some houses. We looked at about 5 or 6 homes. I'll never forget. You remember the house that didn't have any stair at the very bottom of the basement, and the story was that this guy would get gals to go down there and they'd trip over the last step, and then he'd jump on them and
beat them up, kill them,
put them in this little room that was behind the wall. Do you remember that room back there?
Oh, man, that place was haunted, boy. And we went there with Matt. Remember, Matt went with us. We call him Matt Nelson. He was a haunted realtor. And that house was that was one we looked at several houses. You're right, Mike.
Those houses were so close together. They were 6 to 8 inches apart.
Yeah.
I mean, you could barely squeeze through there. I remember that.
Yeah, I do. I remember that house.
anyway, we bought 1322 Maple up in
Yep.
Atchison, and it was going to auction.
Yep.
And they said they're going to start at $1. So they ran us all the way up to 25 grand, and we jumped out. And then the following week, I said, "Hey, Steve, it's back on there again."
Yeah, it was.
So they ran us all the way to 25 grand again, and we jumped out. And I think we stopped at 22.
26.
I think they were just trying.
26,
I think they were just trying to bump us. But anyway,
Yeah.
we ended up getting it for the third week for like 22, and we start working on the house. And I'm telling you what,
Oh,
all
my
kinds
God.
of things happen. Ladders would be thrown around, screwdrivers. We put them upstairs. They'd be in the basement.
Wow.
Things would move all over this house.
All
We
over
close
the
all the.
Have either one of you ever been attacked by something?
I got bit. I was on the ground putting tile on the floor, and when I got home, I had like a big bite mark right here on the inside of my where my knee is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, from like kneeling on the ground. And we've been scratched, and I got a cross that was burnt into my chest. It's still here to this day. It was like a year ago. It still happened, and nothing else. I've never seen anything like Steve has.
Yep.
Now, Steve has seen a woman there in purple at the top of the stairs when he came out of the bathroom. He's also seen a guy in the basement with a blue shirt and tan pants on.
Yes, we have.
But I've never seen anything, but we have cameras in the house, and they run 300 or 400 times a day.
Tell everybody what happens with your cameras. This is fascinating.
Oh, they do. They move. We have one on one side of the living room, one on the other side, and then one above. And when you turn them on at night, you have they always turn upside down.
It's crazy.
And we have so many orbs. Thousands. I don't know if you have any of those videos, Steve.
I do. We like I said, thousands. And
course.
Mike's right. We have cameras throughout the house. We've got them everywhere. Because we do have a lot of haunted items in there. Tracy, now from where we first started, Mike, people have been sending us haunted items for for 2 years or almost 2.5 years now. They've been sending me some of the most haunted items in the country, so we have some. We actually have. We've got number 4.
It's like a museum up
there. It is
there.
We've got, and so we got cameras. All our cameras go off 250 times a day, and they flip upside down. We'll move them. We'll get them, and they'll flip upside down on us. And so we never know what's happened. We also have the doll arrays. We have several dolls, but one of our dolls is one of the most haunted in the country. Her name is Dirty Gertie, and she is also up. She's there. We make sure we keep her safe. She's there, but she's quite haunted. And we have a lot of stuff happen there. That's a demon in a box. There is a demon in that box. And we have a lot of crazy stuff happen there that you can't even get your finger around. It's just we try to wrap ourselves around our finger about these things. And it just, I'll go up there and you talked about being attacked. I was actually burned on my cross on camera, actually on film. I was actually burned on camera. It's actually one time here, not too long ago, Mike and me were walking. I got attacked at the door. Michael, remember that? I came out of there screaming. Oh, yeah. I got attacked at the door. A couple times ago, we went up there, and people always ask me, "Hey, Steve, what's more scary, the demons, the ghosts?" And I always say, "Mike, what? The grass?" Because for a year, for a year, and I'm mowing with a damn push mower, if you can believe that. Holy cow!
Plus, that land used to have bodies buried under it, so it kind of divots like this. Driving that more.
And so, but the bad thing about this doll is and any of the dolls we have, especially this one, is from Nuremberg. Actually, my grandfather was in the Nuremberg trials. He was five of Field Marshal Goering's henchmen. Recently, they had a movie called Nuremberg. It was actually with Russell Crowe. And if anybody watched a great movie, my grandfather was the one on the front there. He was one of those translators, and he'd translate these people. For 2 packs of fags, I got some memorabilia, two dolls, my nan used to tell me they were haunted, and I used to think she was crazy because I didn't believe in haunts. But and we also got a Hitler book. This Hitler book is priceless. It's actually in safety deposit box. And that book, one of these days, I'm going to bring it out. I've been thinking about bringing both dolls back together. I've been talking about it. I don't know. Maybe a special we'll do up there, Mike. I don't know. We've been talking about it. It's just something you got to kind of be careful with because they're extremely haunted. And that doll, Dirty Gertie, has been on a lot of shows, and she's done a lot of things to a lot of people. And so we all want to make sure that when you go in there in our house, you'll get possessed. And that's our biggest fear, is possession. We've had it happen. And tonight, I'm going to show you guys a little possession that actually happened. And we've had a lot of different things happen. And so, and we can show that video if you'd like to, Tracy, for a minute.
Yeah,
if you'd like to
real
start.
quick. Karen wants to know if you have a Dybbuk box.
We actually have one.
Yes.
Yes, we do. Somebody sent me
Why
a
does
Dybbuk
that not
box.
surprise me?
Yeah, they sent us a Dybbuk box. They also sent us an old Ouija board called an angel board that's there.
Okay.
It was before Angel and Ouija were going against each other. And
Right.
Angel kind of didn't work out very well. And they're kind of like they went away. And so, but we actually have that. We also have, we just recently, somebody sent us Mike actually put it up, somebody sent us a goat figure, which actually from a satanic ritual.
Oh yeah, goat head.
Goat head. It's there. It's a goat head. Also, too, we have so much stuff, Tracy. We'll go through some of it on some of these videos.
Yeah. What was the? We got a barrel sent to us.
Yes, from a
that
serial killer. We got that.
they had
Yep.
found
Serial
a
killer.
serial killer had
That's there. I couldn't fit that in the house,
a
Tracy.
mother and a daughter that were
Yeah,
in this.
inside of it. Yeah. So
And they had sold it, and the people had it in their garage, and they were having
So,
all
yep,
kinds of problems. So they sent.
they
it
said,
to
you
us.
know what? People
So now
send
it sits at 1322 Maple.
They like to send us things because they're afraid of them, Tracy. And my house is it's like a dumping ground for like haunted stuff. I come and there's trunks there from New Orleans. There's we got a projector from.
We had a casket.
Yeah, I got a
sent to us.
casket sent
Oh,
us.
wow.
Yeah, we got a casket.
Top of a casket.
It was from a great. Actually, it also came with. Remember, Mike? It came with those ashes from Fayetteville, Arkansas. They were together. Also, too, we have so many haunted items, Tracy, in there. It's ridiculous. And so we actually have some stuff from an old circus that's there, and we got some stuff happening in the house now that. I can't even understand. The walls are bleeding like a reddish pink stuff, like oily reddish pink. So let's just go when you get a chance. We'll watch this first part of the video, and then we'll put the possession video up.
Okay.
They're about 15 minutes, 3 minutes and three, about 17 minutes, Tracy. I don't know if that's going to be a problem or not.
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Well,
This first video I'm going to do, you want me to stop at around 3 minutes, 35 seconds?
7. Yeah, you'll see it. You'll get up. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's 12 and a half feet up in the air, by the way, right there. That's 12 and a half feet up in the air, looking in. That's in our yard.
Right.
Uh-oh. This is a demon leaving the house in the floor.
Okay,
Oh, no.
yeah.
I'll do this again like it did last time. Oh, hopefully it won't.
Uh-oh.
It did this last time. Remember, Mike? So leaving the house.
Yep.
We've had some of the top people in the country come. Twin, Travel, Discovery. We've had a lot of different people. Paranormal Files. We've had Dawson Toller. We've had, you name it. We've had a lot of people come.
Okay.
Nightmare Nation. My buddies there from Fright Night. Chamber of Horror girls, the wrestling girls were there. Shotzi got very sick.
Oh, geez.
This house is a jailer, and the demons hold the spirits in place.
I'm going to turn this on. We're going to walk out of here.
The house shakes
And
like
watch
an earthquake.
this.
I apologize.
By the way,
that I
our
cussed.
cameras are always moving.
Whoa, what happened?
What the fuck was that? What the fuck?
The whole house, dude.
The house shook.
Like an earthquake.
Oh my God! Someone just whispered over here.
Yep.
All right, Trace, we can
Shut
stop.
up.
We can
I'm not
stop
lying
this
to you.
right
Shut
now.
up.
We can, and I'll get rid. We'll remove this one from the source, and then I'll put in another one here. And then, and meanwhile, you can talk with Misty if you want to for a second, and I'll just get this one popped in.
Great.
Okay.
What's going on with the mic? What happened to Mikey's haunted?
Oh yeah, sorry about
That's
that.
okay.
Oh, you're
So,
Moni Mike.
Misty, when you're doing the tours, have you ever come across stuff that you just can't explain?
Well, I know at the Evergreen Cemetery, sometimes I get like headaches and stuff. Even at the Sycamore Church Road, I get like headaches, and I know it's them trying to say, "Hey, I'm here,"
Okay.
but they've never hurt me or
So you've never been
anything.
scared? You've never been scared during the course of the night?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's good.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It is a little scary, but it's not. You know, I mean, it's the Sycamore
It's
Church
scary,
Street
not
Road
that
goes.
scary.
Well, Sycamore Church Street Road is anytime I go by the cemetery, Evergreen Cemetery there, I get sick every damn time I go by. I mean, I can't even, every time I go in there, I hear hundreds of voices, Tracy. This is a very haunted cemetery. When people,
Wow.
if you come to town there, we take you on that ghost tour there. We take you to 12 different haunted stops, let you get out, run ghost equipment, and we'll actually let you do the Estes method or haunted deprivation actually in these these places, including Evergreen Cemetery, which is one of the more haunted cemeteries in the whole Midwest. And also, too, we also go to Sycamore Church Street Road, which is one of the more haunted roads in the United States. And we're by a church, and there's all sorts of crazy stuff happening there. The stories are priceless down there in the Ozarks. They're fantastic. The haunts down in that area down there, it's just really good. And the difference is, too, between us and other tours, you're walking, which is kind of stupid. That's why we actually, when we drive you, and we can take you a lot further and a lot more places. When you take a walking tour, you can only go so far. When with us, the sky's the limit. And so that's what our tours are.
You only have to walk from the haunted house.
Right. That's it. Right. I mean, that's all you do. And we take, we open up everything up. Right. And so that's our big thing is we take smaller groups. We don't want to take big groups. We want to have 5, sometimes 6 if you think skinny, but groups to go and people. And we get to know our guests and we make it real fun. And we run all our stuff now as AI, which I know Misty likes AI, right, Misty? You're enjoying AI? It makes a lot.
I do like the AI.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. And so, yeah, so we're excited. We actually own the house, like I said, and we're actually in other areas. We're in Kansas City. We're in Okoboji, Iowa, which is really good. Dan Pullen, does a great job up there. Dan is a very good guide. Kansas City here. We're in Atchison. And we're going to be going across the country here soon. We've got a new little concept Mike and me are working on where we're going to go to a lot of different locations at once. And so and we'll talk about that a little bit later at the very end, that way. So, but you want to play that next video, Trace, and we can
absolutely, sir.
Okay, this one's the actual possession one, people, and I'll talk throughout it. Okay.
Okay.
I hope we don't get too herky jerky.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Nance. Yeah. Where's the lighter? Huh?
No.
They're playing a video.
Tracy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to go to YouTube. I'm gonna try to get it on YouTube instead.
Okay.
I put it on there, and then we can put it on YouTube and see if it works better. Not working very good.
I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. This location is different from any location we have ever done. Ever.
You want to keep going?
I've never been in a haunted place where the house
I guess it's going now. Let's let it go.
Nothing was moved. We looked downstairs. Nothing was moved. Nothing was out of place.
Were they running at us? What? Like, we both felt the same thing run at us in the same spot. That's wicked. Like, this place is intense for sure.
That's what I just fucking heard of that thing.
No,
turn the light off.
You listen to it again.
Turn the light off. Right there. Listen. You hear it? Listen.
Don't like company. Make a loud noise. It can scare us out of here.
Watch. Turn the light off.
No, it did not.
That's pretty crazy, right, Trace?
I told you. I heard something.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna turn this on. We're gonna walk out of here and watch this.
By the way, our cameras are always moving.
What the fuck was that?
Apologize for the cussing.
What?
That's
The
okay.
whole house, dude.
The house shook.
Oh my God, someone just whispered over here.
Yep.
Shut up.
I'm not lying to you.
Shut
The whole
up.
house is fucking shook. Just welcome to the demon house.
No, dude, you guys walked out in front of me and I heard shh, like something hissed right behind me, dude.
Your camera's off.
What?
Your camera just malfunctioned.
Yeah.
It's turned off. I don't know if someone was trying to attach itself to me. I don't know what was happening, but I felt very uncomfortable. And when he was taking that picture, I'm not even kidding. I was like looking at him and I just saw pure evil. Like I was like blacking out.
Dude.
I know, and it made me feel weird. And I knew if I told Steve, he'd want us out of the house. Because he says once things get dangerous, he wants people out of the house. So I didn't want to tell him for those reasons. And obviously I don't want to hurt him personally, like me as a person, but I know it, when he sees this video, he's going to understand something was messing with me in there. He knows.
We make sure we get you out of there safely, by the way. We make fear fun, not horrifically terrifying. We actually cleanse you when you leave the building now.
Perfect. You guys always bring the best videos.
Thanks. We work hard at them. You know, we got so many cameras running, so we're able to watch everything.
And there's the upside down camera.
Yeah, they'll move.
That's a speeding orb.
Oh, every time I go back in, so I'll stay back off here. You guys keep going. Okay, I'll just come out and you guys keep. I let you guys keep watching. It goes faster when I'm off here. I don't know why. That's probably because
How about we do that? Those are so creepy.
So I want you to watch when we get to the guy. He'll be possessed. When Daniel gets there, you'll hear this. Now Daniel learned how to put on music, and he went ahead and put the Halloween theme on, so it's a little loud, but you can hear him. And you'll watch. Late in that video, you'll see a real demon go into the grate. It's real, very, very small. It'll come out and go out the other. It'll actually go into the grate. The demons are small. They move very fast, and you'll actually see it. Those are the same things that hit me, burned my cross. It hit me actually on camera. That same thing.
Oh wow.
Hey,
And also
Tracy,
let
the
the
one
REM pod go.
crazy thing is here, our walls have been bleeding red and pinkish.
Look at it.
Like the demon house
Look at here.
Zach Bagans.
And also
We've been noticing
the
there's
cat balls going on.
red and pink, our walls. Watch how wet they are. I have never seen that before. Anyway.
Right.
The children are heard. Holy cow, it keeps going on.
Those motion balls have to be touched.
Okay, let me go
to
back on that
off.
window again. On that window.
You see how wet that is there?
Yeah.
That's we don't. It's a reddish pink stuff. I don't know what the heck it is. I have
Oh,
no
you
clue.
gotta
It's
find
like
somebody
English.
to test that.
It's very odd. It's been showing up recently in the last about month and a half.
Okay.
Those are some real dolls in there.
Yeah.
Hold it on this window too, would you?
We have a lot of those dolls are haunted. Yeah, Jazzy and a lot of that.
There's a figure in there.
So right now, all that area in that house, a lot of different haunted items in there.
You can actually see the
This
weeping
style
on the
hair
walls
movement.
here, people. I just want you all to be
You can
aware
see
of
it.
this. It's the first time I've seen it
That
like
mirror
this.
on the floor, that you see
I'm
the
not
mirror in there,
seeing
that's
them
we
weeping
call
like
that the
this.
demon. That's the demon's chair.
Let's see this one
Where it
here.
has the REM pod on. And then with that sitting there
These
down
walls
there,
are weeping.
there's a mirror down there that actually
These
was from a
windows.
mining
Let me,
disaster. 111 men died. And those 111 men, when we put that into the house, the first day it was in there, it cracked.
It was across the room.
The mirror.
Oh, that's crazy.
That is Dirty Gertie you're watching.
She's
That is
run off
our
like a-
Holocaust doll. That
Like
is
a
Dirty
gumball
Gertie.
machine.
She is a demon doll, no doubt about it.
Demon. All right, there's a demon. Green is demon.
You got that deep voice that's always up there too.
Yes. It speaks in Tracy. It'll say Zig Heil. It'll say Joseph Goebbels, Joseph Stalin. Uses different names of German people. Really weird.
Wow. Ooh.
Looks like a burn, doesn't it?
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, wow.
All right, we're coming up on the possession here in a little bit here.
Okay.
Like I said, you guys are watching it right now. When I clicked off of it, it starts working better. I don't know why, so I'm letting you guys watch it. All right, this is it here. So watch the flashlight after the balls go. You'll see the light at the very end. You'll kind of come over and watch it right before. You'll see it near the front, near that door. It actually moves in. That demon actually goes near the grate. It's really fast. You got to look close. It'll show up and you'll watch it. It'll actually, it's on the very low.
He's mad. He is pissed off, ladies and gentlemen. That's the demonic talking. And there's his demonic chair. The REM pod is just going nuts.
So I'm going to put that in. This is called a picture altar. It also came with this here.
Oh, the ball's rolling.
So now you start
The
watching
ball's
it.
moving, guys.
Now he becomes possessed after that demon goes by. After a little bit here, he starts becoming possessed. That's enough.
You see this shit? Mine.
Thank you. Yep.
Wow.
See this shit, folks.
So now you're going to watch.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Because I can't see it because I'm off right now, but I want you guys to see it. Every time I go on, it stops.
Hey.
Hey! You're not fooling with her tonight! You're not fooling with her tonight! If you look real low, it goes into that flashlight.
Piss off.
Okay. All right, so real quickly, this is a ritual. Daniel's.
That was a motion film.
And Daniel becomes possessed. Hey, you're going to start listening to him. You're going to hear some crazy stuff. Read the writing. It tells you what's happening.
Well, Jacob and I turned around at the same time, and it was like, we didn't hear nothing.
Listen to his breathing when it comes up. He doesn't even, he's no longer talking. You notice that?
What?
That's really fucking, look here. I'm sure you don't touch me.
So, hey, Tracy, he starts to rock. If you look at one of those mirrors on the floor, you'll see him rocking back and forth when it began to happen. Listen to his breathing.
Ooh.
Hear his breathing?
Oh, ew.
He is completely out. He has no, we got him out of how he would have died if I wouldn't have been there. That's him. He didn't remember any of this.
Yeah, that's pretty spooky for that
It'll
guy.
tell you here real quick here what happened. We were going to run him to the hospital, Tracy, but we got him outside, and I cleansed him, and I actually did. I actually cleanse people. I cleanse houses too, but I cleansed him. I was running him to the hospital for sure, but he just said, "Please no." And so I ended up cleansing him. And one of the girls had an EMF reader on his body, and it was going red. As soon as I cleansed him with holy water, the Benedictine metal of the Bible, and went over the passages, it went to green. It was good again. He was fine, and he started coming out of it.
Creepy.
Daniel said he'll never come back to the house. He'll never set foot in that house again. And he actually went on tour with Misty, with a tour with Branson. He was a really good guy with her.
Okay. Oh wow.
Those are actual possessions of their eyes. Possession starts in the eyes. Ooh.
Do me a favor, can you bring that light over here with me?
That's our basement. There's a divot box. That girl was looking. There's a divot box on the table there. There is a divot box on that table.
That red one there.
Goes across the room. Oh, that's crazy.
And that's some dirty Gertie again.
She's going off like a
gumball
machine.
She's the fourth most haunted doll in the United States.
Demon. There's a demon.
It goes
Green
Robert,
is demon.
It goes Annabelle. It goes Peggy the doll for Zach Bagans, and then Dirty Gertie. Her name is Gertrude, but we call her Dirty Gertie. That's why Nan used to call her. My grandfather was a translator in the Nuremberg trials. He was he worked for special forces there in England. My mother was a Blitz baby.
So
my nan was a firefighter during the Blitz, during World War II.
I can see the hand on the wall. Wow.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
All right, so we're getting to the end here. This is some of our new stuff that's coming out right at the very end here. We'll talk about this after I'll come back in just a minute.
Okay.
This is some of our new stuff here going on. All right, I'm back.
That was unnecessary.
Now I'm back, okay? So I apologize. I wanted to show you that. I want to show people that I'm sorry. I could not watch that the entire time, Tracy. My camera, I had to come off for me to let you guys watch that. As soon as I came off, it ran well. I don't know why. I have a Google Fiber. I have had no problems anywhere else. So weird stuff happens like that with me a lot. Tracy will tell you this. We had a problem here on her show here a while back. It was a major issue, and it was kind of crazy. And Mike was there too. And Misty, you probably didn't know this, but we had something really crazy happen once. Well, right, Tracy? It was a weird moment. But that house does things that you just don't understand. So our big thing though is we've had a woman take off all her clothes down to her bra and panties. She was going to have sex with her husband who wasn't there. We had another guy try to choke his wife out. And recently we had a guy sitting in a chair up there, and he was sitting in the psychomantrum. He saw a hand go over this thing here, and he didn't believe in ghosts. He jumps up, and he ran into the other room, and this thing ran through the damn wall, and you hear this thing like that hit the wall. And went through whatever it was doing. These demons are small. I couldn't show you guys that, but there's a demon. They're very small. And that guy that was possessed, you saw him on the fence with the thing coming out of his mouth. The demon's actually on the fence, that dark black. They're small. People say, you say, oh, they got big demons. They're not. They're very much small. They move very fast, don't they, Mike? We've been watching them for a while.
Oh, yeah.
And so.
No, we've had them on camera. I don't know if you have any film with you, but it looks like a bat, and then it changes form and it goes back into the ground, and
there's nothing there.
Like skips.
Yeah,
it'll pass a car.
So it's nothing like Hollywood shows.
No.
Oh no. This
small.
It'll jump.
Okay.
It jumps sporadically. Well, we've had them come out of our house like they look like a big. I don't know what.
I don't know. Just black. We've got one coming out the front door. If you guys go watch our videos, it just comes out. And we always say it's off. It was wintertime. We thought it was off to get its morning coffee at Starbucks.
Oh yeah,
right. I mean, so yeah.
That was the next morning from a paranormal investigation. It left at 7:30 in the morning.
And Tracy, they don't like me too much. You know what I know when you're a clairvoyant, and they just don't like me too much. But what do we tell the demons, Mike? And
piss off.
That's right, piss off. So because they're bullies. People out there
extended, so it's classy.
Well, and they're bullies. They're bullies. People always ask me, Steve, why aren't you afraid of demons? And I say, and I've had some of the top psychics in the country at the house get behind me when things are going bad, and they'll be behind me, and they'll say, why aren't you afraid of them? Because I coach high school football, and they say, what do you mean that? I say, what's more scary, a 300-pound fat man that wants to rip your damn head off? Or you want to have a damn demon that wants to just fool with you. I'm afraid of the 300-pound fat man that wants to rip my head off. Okay, and so the bottom line is that when you come to our house, you come there with respect. We've had some people try to mess, and they're the ones that have. It don't matter when you go; it will mess with someone. And so it's our job to make sure you get in and out of there safely, because it is very, very, very dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. I wouldn't have been there that night. Daniel had real massive problems. And so I'm glad we were there that night to get him out of there. Daniel didn't remember anything, Trace. He remembered nothing. Mm-hmm. And that breathing, that was crazy. I mean, and his eyes, he had like they were black. It was weird. They were black looking. I mean, and we, It's that kind of stuff. That's what Mike and me were recently in there. We both had chest pain. Remember, Mike? We came out, but the house, I think something was in it. We have a lot of spirits that are there. You know, there used to be.
You're always off balance.
Used to be a 600 body. Yeah,
right.
Used to be a 600 body cemetery. When they moved all the bodies, they left. We think about 140. And so when we come out, when we were in there, none of my electronic equipment would work. And all of a sudden the alarm on the car, which never goes off, doesn't, Mike? It goes off. And we went outside, and I'm like, I had to get away. I actually, Tracy, I didn't ever told Mike this. I went over and took a nitroglycerin. Mike, that's all, because it was bothering me.
Holy cow.
Wow.
You didn't know that, did you, Mike?
But we need to, no.
Yeah.
We need to get Tracy up
Yes,
there.
Tracy, come.
And then we'll all come back on again. We'll talk about this.
Yeah, you see this, right? This is not normal. People should be excited about stuff like this.
So Misty, Misty wants to. Misty, you're going to come visit, aren't you, Misty? You're going to come visit. She hopefully with her family.
Yes.
So she's going to be hopefully coming, and she's real excited. Like I said, it is an exciting place. It is. If you're looking for, this is different. Okay, we're not for the faint of heart.
If you want to communicate with the afterlife, it's a great place to go. But you don't want to live there.
You will. Yeah, exactly. And and our big thing is again, we make fear fun because we want to make sure you're safe. And so when you do come, we'll cleanse you. Look, I had Twin Paranormal in there. And it actually, Twin Paranormal are, right? Those guys are really big.
Yeah, I love
Twin,
the show.
they had River
and Phoenix.
River and Ryan and Wyatt.
Oh, okay.
And they were at the house, and it actually knew, Tracy. It knew what time it was. It knew what was going on. It knocked a ball down the stairs, and down in the basement. When they were in the basement, it called out their last name not once but twice. It actually knew exactly what you're spelling. It actually knows your spelling
and the way they spell.
And they'll know they'll know your name
with an E.
They'll know. Yep. They'll know your name. You'll go in. You'll hear people that you may have died that that show up in there, and what they're doing is they're taunting you. People say demons. When you have demons, they knock like this, knock, 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 and you say, hey, do this. They don't do that. They wait and do things differently than what you do. And so.
Oh, we've had gals with red hair in there, and I've heard them say over and over, she's got red hair. Or if they have a purple jacket, how did they know this? Or I guess they can see it. We just.
That's creepy.
And they toy with people. And so, And right now we are in the process of a couple things, Tracy. I will tell you this with our guides and including Misty there. Misty we're getting to start doing some cab driving. We're going to drive some cabs, actual cabs, take people on rides from like the airport and things like that in haunted cabs, which is pretty cool. And then when you're able to do that, we will,
just a little different experience.
Yeah. It's more fun that way, and we're excited about that. That's a new thing we're going to be rolling out, and we're hiring right now. By the way, if you're out there and you want to come join a great company, our company is growing. We're going to hire much more guides in, and we're going to start doing more ghost tours in more places. And if you've got a great driving record.
Be haunted taxi.
And you have a good car that you think it will do things. We will set you up. We'll get you all put in your own ghost cab, and we'll actually we'll set everything up for you, carry your insurance and all that. All you do is you drive for us. And we set up all the stuff to get you going. So
think of it as a haunted Uber.
Like an Uber.
I like that.
Haunted Uber.
I don't know if we're going to do haunted DoorDash.
No, we're not going to do that. Yeah. And also, too, we have a brand new site, too, called Tracy. Everybody out there, if you love haunted stuff, we have a site called HauntedSocial.com. And we have a radio station I actually purchased, and the call letters called Wizzo, WZIO Radio, podcast radio, North America's Blowtorch podcast radio. And what we do is we actually have a radio show going on 24/7. You're able to, and it's just started up. and you'll able to start to listen to some creepy stuff on there, creepy stories, great songs, great. I mean, it's just a fun. If you want to freak yourself out, drive at 2 o'clock in the morning, turn on Wizzo Radio when you're going down the road, and you tell us what you're feeling. It's pretty scary stuff. And so we put that together. And if you take a haunted vacation, which you can also find in there, we're going to Atchison. We're going to be setting up stuff in Alton, Illinois. You're actually able to go and actually take a haunted vacation tour and save some money at that too.
Okay.
You know,
right.
So that's where we're going right now. And, and you know,
like hotel, food,
right,
restaurant,
right. And,
rental car.
Go ahead, Misty.
Hey, can we show her some of those pictures of Sycamore Church?
Yeah, I can try to. I can see if we can find that here. I don't know. I'm familiar with StreamYard. Let me just see if I can put up one here. A screen share. Let me see if I can pull that up, Trace. Hang on a second here. Maybe I can. Okay. I'll pull in here and I'll just pull up on our Facebook here. And I might be able to pull up a few things we have. By the way, they can find everything out on us in Haunted Taxi or UHaunted. By the way, when it says UHaunted, we used to be called the letter, UHaunted, but we changed the name to Haunted Taxi because it's easier. And so we still keep the name around because we're incorporated with that.
Maybe for an email.
Yeah, that's our email, by the way, if you're interested in doing a ghost tour or becoming a guide, it's the letter uhaunted@gmail.com, the letter uhaunted@gmail.com, or you can go call us, office 913-780-1206, or our other phone number, which is our cell, it's 913-205-9775. And let me just see if I can pull up a couple of these pictures that Misty's talking about here.
Hey, I got an employee for you. You see
What's
down
that?
there, Intergalactic Boo. I'm looking for a job. I'm looking
for a
travel.
Well, tell them, give us a call. Give us a call, and we'll set them up here. Yeah, we'll let them. We'll try to set them up. Oh boy, Misty, I don't know if we have any of those on there. The ones from the other day.
Yeah, that's the road right across from the church there, isn't it?
Where?
Well, it's actually in the church parking lot.
So this is one here, Tracy. If you want to, I'll put this one up here. I'll actually see if I can do that here. Go in here and I'll just hit screen share. And I was going to tap it here. Let's go Facebook. I don't know if I can get it on here or not. I don't think I can because it's on the other one and I'm not logged in. Now, I'm not going to be able to do it, Misty. I'm sorry. I just don't have it. So
we're going to have y'all back. And by that time, we'll work it out.
And we may have you on ours because hey, by the way, we're going to be starting up the Haunted Journey show again. I have not done that. That's something that's happening with us. We're beginning to set things up called the Haunted Journey Show. And again, I haven't done it in quite a few years. Mike and me, the last one we did was from the cemetery, right, Mike? There and out there in Round Mound Cemetery.
Yeah, Mohawk, right?
No, Atchison when we did Round Mound. Round Mound. We used to have a lot of people follow us, Tracy. We just didn't.
We have a video.
Yeah.
Steve's walking through Round Mound Cemetery.
Oh my God.
And all of a sudden this opera singing just comes out of
nowhere. Wow.
There's no cars,
nobody there.
No people.
Nobody there.
Around.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't figure it out. Yeah.
For about a minute, and then it just faded away.
Yeah. And so, and we'll get that one back up and we'll be able to do it. And again, hey, if you're out there today and again, if you're not liking and subscribing to Tracy's channel, you're making a mistake. She has us on her. She has many other people on there better than us. No, I'm just kidding. Not too much better than us, but they're better than us. But you need to like and subscribe to her channel because number one, this is not cheap. I mean, if people out there think it's cheap, it's not cheap to run paranormal stuff. REM pods are $250. Misty will tell you any stuff that we have that we run in that cab down there is quite expensive. And so we're always trying to, and so if YouTube and that takes so much of your money, I mean, it really is kind of criminal a little bit, but I mean, that's how they do things. And so, but the bottom line is that you're out there and you're out there watching and you're enjoying yourself. It's no big deal to click on like and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll send Mike, and Mike will bring over those people to your house and those people behind him, and they will haunt you the rest of your lives if you don't like and subscribe to Tracy's channel.
Right.
Sounds
And
reasonable.
we could probably get you a link for some deals on ghost equipment too if you need it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but no, yeah.
I think Misty's frozen again.
She's frozen. You can go ahead and take her. You go ahead and just take her down.
Yeah.
I think she's done. I think she's gone. I'll just call her afterwards. We'll have to get a little bit better connection there. So yeah, everybody out there though, we really enjoy being on Tracy's show. I tell you what, Tracy, you got a minute? Let's talk about that situation that happened that time. You want to talk about that? All right. So what happened was Mike was there too. The night we were here, it was the doll was here. The Helga was in the other room. And I know I kept telling you guys, I kept seeing that white thing. Remember, I kept saying it was coming out. And I kept telling Randy, and Randy was there, and Randy was on there, and Randy kept saying, remember, Randy, as wife, shows up mysteriously in the back of him, which she's not even there. She wasn't there. And we're like, hey, we're looking at him. Hey, Randy, your wife's behind you. He didn't even know it. He's like, she's not there. And so that same night, it was all kind of going kind of south, wasn't it? All of a sudden, it was just kind of acting weird. And all of a sudden, the entire radio, his entire TV station just shuts off. And Tracy and me both went away. And we both had huge, remember the marks you had? I had on my arms? Like burn marks.
I had the mark and I had bleeding on my arm. I
was just, wow. And it was just, when it went off, it was just like all at once. And when we were talking about demons, if you remember at that moment when it was happening, and it went off. And then when it went, and also too, we had that other guy on there who had he was a guy, that I don't think I remember.
Robert Effler from NCI Investigates. And he
was
at night, out of the blue, a healthy baby goat died. Dropped dead.
I mean, you just can't make this stuff up. That's why I'm trying to tell you. And that was crazy. And so it just happened so randomly and weird. And Randy, called me here not too long ago, and he was just telling me, that the people in up there in Canada were looking at the Canadian broadcast system. Were kind of interested in this story because I can't even recreate that. Right, Tracy? We could not recreate that for the life of us. That's back when you were on. You were on 12, and then when was that one on YouTube? That was before. It was before YouTube.
Yeah,
right?
that was when I was on 12. I met you when I was on channel 12.
No, I met you before that at YouTube when you were on YouTube. Your first time through. I knew you back then. I knew you a long time ago. And stuff.
Like Randy was in Vegas, right?
In Vegas.
You were in Maryland.
And you're out there in Maryland, right? Aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I remember.
Right.
I got a good memory.
So you haven't moved.
I may be old, but I don't have a good memory. So, but yeah, Tracy, I appreciate it. Your husband, by the way, is a win. By the way, Tracy's husband is a great guy too. I don't know if you guys know, he is such a good guy. He's talking about making lobsters. I mean, I know he got a whole bunch of lobsters and crabs, and he's just a great guy. And every time you guys, I see the post you put on about him, you really, really love him. And Tracy, you're such a good person. I tell you what, they say that your mom and dad, they say the apple don't fall far from the tree. And literally,
my parents were awesome.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. And he's a good guy, your husband. He's a really good guy. And I always appreciate coming on here. Hey, by the way, I want to bring up one other thing. I wore these crazy glasses earlier. And the reason why, I'm upside down.
Hey, turn it on and give him an example.
Well, I got a brand new app. It's called Dead Air, and it's a brand new one. And it is right here. Let me see if I can pull it up here. It's called Base 44. And
this is new ghost equipment that we were designing.
Base.
Or we've designed. We have to
44.
Release it.
Base 44. And it's going to come in here. Let's see. It's called Dead Air, Tracy. It's a great app for you to use, and it literally works with your VR glasses or not. and they're actually it's actually right here, and you actually can use this one right here, and it has sessions, and there actually has 3 radio stations, so they're picking out words, and it's picking out 3 different ones that are running at once, and we've combined them in using some different software that I've actually designed a little bit along the way, and so when you hit it, it'll actually it'll leave the words, and it gives you lots of words, and then it'll also give you a whatchamacallit here. I'll see if I can turn it on. It'll give you.
Well, you'll be able to save the conversation that you get.
All right, so let me just.
So you can always go back and say if you want to copy and paste it and make a video of it for yourself.
And they're AI pictures. So here, I'll turn it on here. Let's see if we can get it going here back.
Glad to have you back, Misty.
Yeah.
Now this is Steve's house. He's got ghosts all over his house. So.
What's that? No, I do not. Do not say that. Do not. I have nothing here, Tracy. What's
that over your right?
Yeah, I've cleansed my house. Oh, there. She's got some pictures there.
This is your only warning.
So it'll tell you here.
And then it pulls up pictures of that generated picture.
And it just uses 2-letter intention.
Okay.
So it'll go off, and it uses lots of different words that comes through. And so it's pretty cool.
And it'll be an app, so it'll be, what is it, $9.95?
$9.99. $9.99. And so they'll just keep coming out. And it'll actually tell you phrases, and it's actually just whatever it's picking up. It'll actually know it'll also know your name. It'll know where you're at. It's crazy stuff. So that just keeps that prompt is telling it's going off. There's something.
Okay.
That's pretty cool, right?
It is. Misty, is that one of the pictures you wanted to show?
Yeah, that's one of the pictures. That's one of the pictures there she has. That actually is from Sycamore Church Street Road, right, Misty? That was from Sycamore Church Street Road, and you can actually see the actual lady there. She's actually running one of our equipment there. That is the EMF detector. I think that, or she may be using the ghost one of the ghost equipment that we have on their phone. But that place is really haunted in there. They've had figures following her along. I think she can say something here. Hang on. So, it's not. Well, there it is. I got it. There we go.
You gotta love live TV.
All right, they just answered. All right, there you go. Misty, it's not letting me take it.
Just another reason to have you all back on.
Yeah. So, but just know that that one right there where she was at, it was absolutely that's just one of the stops. And that actually near a trestle, Tracy, that's like an old trestle. People used to jump in front of them and kill themselves in that area. And then they have this road down there as you get down. It's right near a flood area. As you get down the bottom down there, they used to there's been a lot of tragedy, crashes, and people down there. It's like Dead Man's Curve kind of. And so there have been so many people die. Plus there was a family, a guy, actually him and his wife and their daughter, they lived in this house at the back there. And the guy was bad to his daughter, was sexually abusing her. And the girl escapes from the house and hides in the woods. The wife made the mistake by letting her get out. And so he tries to find her. She escapes. She moves. She has a boyfriend. She moves to California, leaves there. And so he was so mad at his wife, he put her in this sunken room that was like a cage in this room. And he ends up so mad at her, he shoots her and then shoots himself. So that's what that area is. That's one of the reasons why it's so haunted.
It sounds like the whole area is cursed.
It is cursed. It is really cursed.
Yeah.
And so all the different stuff we have is just, incredible. Evergreen and all of that is just, that also is very haunted up there. And we do haunted deprivation in those places where we call it Estes method, where we'll take away, and we get a lot of stuff up there that happens. the names of the people that are there. We'll talk to. We had a caretaker jump in the back of the van. He actually on with another guide we had. So yeah. So
wow.
Yeah. So,
okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're excited about anybody. You want to take our ghost tours, hauntedtaxi.com. Right, Mike? It's, we make fear fun. Just jump on and you can book them there.
Yes, we do.
And again, with Tracy's show, please like and subscribe to her. We appreciate her having us on. And we again want to thank you, Tracy, for having us tonight.
No problem.
Great show, Tracy.
Misty, I'm sorry I couldn't download your photos, but like I said, it's
That's okay.
to bring you back.
That's okay. Yeah.
Always. So, all right. I'm going to put you all in the green room. And then, like I said before the show, if you want to get on with your night, you go ahead. If not, I'm just going to say good night to you, and then I'm leaving.
All right, girl.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Tell your
night,
husband
Tracy.
I said hello, by the way, again.
I will.
All right.
I will. Thank you so much for tuning in. Wanted to let you know that we are booked for every Wednesday until the end of the year. I am taking December off, spend time with family and whatnot. So up until Thanksgiving, like I said, we're booked on Wednesdays, but we are opening up the 9 to 10 slot. The 8 to 9 slot is solid booked. The 9 to 10, we are opening that up. And if that doesn't work for you, you can come on a Tuesday or Thursday. Just let me know. Just contact me this way, either through my Gmail account, paranormalwhitewitch.com, or contact me on my Facebook, Tracy Lynn Jones, and remember to put the E in it. Tonight's Did You Know is a two-parter. Did you know that back in the day when there were, the witch shenanigans and whatnot, they had to take just normal everyday things and give them kind of a weird name. So it was a code, if you will. So eye of newt. What is it really? The eye from a portal newt? No, it's mustard seed. Toe of frog. Are they really taking toes from frogs? No, it's a buttercup. Tongue of dog is actually hound's tongue, which is a very, very toxic weed. So we don't mess with that. An adder fork is an adder fork fern. So they had to, do what they needed to do to keep things quiet in the day. The other thing is, I get asked a lot, what is the difference between pagan, Wicca, and witch and witchcraft? So let me run that down for you real quick. A pagan, the dictionary defines pagan as anyone who doesn't follow the mainstream world religions. Pagan is a word that was made up in the 4th century by Christians. They had to call us something. Wicca is a religion. Not all witches are Wiccan, just like all fingers are not all thumbs. Okay, all thumbs are not, you know what I mean. It was created in 1954, and we follow a do no harm, karma-based mashup of a variety of religions. Yeah, I think every religion takes a little bit from everybody else, and my opinion. And then finally, witch and witchcraft. A witch is anyone who practices witchcraft, and it is, just like its name says, it's a craft. It is not witchcraft. It's not a religion. Wicca is. You can be a Christian witch and still practice witchcraft. You can be into whatever it is you're into and still practice. So you never know. And remember, don't judge a book by its cover and all that fun stuff. And until